Guys, we're out here in beautiful South Central Los Angeles. I'm going to be visiting some tourist locations today. I'm going to be doing it on my bike. And in order to not be messed with, I decided to make myself look like a local. And everything I've learned about LA fashion was from nothing but a G-Thing music video. Hopefully this gives me enough street cred to be left alone. So I got a couple goals today. The main goal is to not be jacked of my belongings. Second goal is I want to ride my bike in the LA River, so I'm going to see if I can find a way down there. But for starters, I'm going to make me a right on El Segundo. I actually went out of my way just to come here to do that. Okay, we're going to go to the house for Friday. First stop might look familiar to you guys, right? Because this is the porch from the movie Friday. The homeowners are really nice. They have actually made a business out of it. So you can come here and take a picture. Said I can do whatever I want here for a while. And so I just get to hang out. Damn! Oh no, here comes Devo. What you got on my 40?
And the Oscar goes to...
Luckily Devo didn't steal all my stuff, so I'm heading out from the Friday house. The next stop is 19 miles away. It's gonna take me about an hour, but for you guys, it'll be just a snap. So see you there. We've arrived at our next location. This one might not be as obvious as some of you guys, but this is where one of the most iconic fight sequences of all time was filmed. John Carpenter movie, They Live. Roddy Piper was trying to convince Keith David, aka Frank in the movie, to put on the glasses.
Put on the glasses.
One of the most drawn out, over-the-top fight sequences ever recorded. It took place right here. Nowadays, you can come and park your car here, or you can do a little more extracurricular activity if you want. I'm glad I've seen the place, but to be honest, I don't really want to spend too much more time here because it smells like urine. Put on the glasses. On to the next spot. I didn't realize it, but I am now in Skid Row. Thankfully, God has blessed me with green lights, so I haven't had to stop. Looks like the city has sanitation workers walking up and down the street with garbage cans picking up trash. Here it is, the new 6th Street Bridge. In the news last year, they had the grand opening for this bridge, and it was shut down multiple times due to sideshows, to takeovers. They completely packed this whole bridge full of people. This bridge replaced the old 6th Street Bridge, which was very iconic, seen in a ton of movies, I believe. Grease, Terminator, car commercials. I'm sure you've seen it before. Hopefully I can find a way down to the LA River by the end of the day. It's one of my goals. How many times have you seen that in a TV show or movie or video game? The design of this bridge is so questionable to me. And I've already seen videos of people doing it, but they ride their bike right on that slope. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the bridge designers had that in mind when they made this bridge. Say goodbye to the 6th Street Bridge. We're on to the next location. I'm going to take a little break, mainly to remind you guys that use sunscreen. This is one of the first areas I felt comfortable stopping for a prolonged period of time. And if you're in a bad area, the best thing you can do is just keep moving. So. my calculations are correct, it's right around this corner. And there you have it, folks. The entrance to the LA River. Oh man. Unfortunately, it's flooded right now. And if you could smell what I smell, you wouldn't be in a hurry to take your bike over that either. So close, and yet so far away. Unfortunately, due to all the rain we got this year, there's enough water in the LA River that's preventing me from getting down there. I didn't want to spend too much time on the ramp there because there's a notable homeless population over there. So I'll go ahead and respect their boundaries. But unless I find another entrance, unfortunately, this is going to be the closest we get. Hello. This section, it looks like an actual river. Well, it sucks. It's right there, but unfortunately, there's no way I could possibly get in there. It's not quite as epic as I was imagining it, but hey, it still counts, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here before I get in trouble. Finally! We're at the furthest stop away from our starting point. And this is the abandoned Los Angeles Zoo. This is located in Griffith Park. The zoo has been abandoned since they built the new zoo. But you're free to come here and explore it. Unfortunately for me, I can't leave my bike out of sight. So I'll have to just look from here. If this looks familiar to you, there's good reason. I believe this is where they fought the zoo scene from Anchorman. This whole area is very well maintained. You can go all the way into the enclosures if you dare. That's gonna do it for the zoo. I'm gonna turn around and head back the direction I came from. So I just left the zoo. I found a place I could charge my bike for a little bit and take a break, eat my melted protein bar, and figure out the route I want to take back. So I'm 31 miles in right now. The way back should be shorter because I'm not going to make as many stops. And yeah, you can think of a worse way to spend the day. I want to take a second to appreciate this hat. You know, I bought it because Dr. Dre is wearing a White Sox hat in the Nothing But a G Thing video. But what's cool about this one is it's got the green bandana pattern on it. And for any of you who play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, that's the Grove Street gang colors right there. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is probably the coolest hat in the entire world. 4:45 right now. I'm trying to get back to the hotel before dark because my hotel is in Inglewood and they are up to no good out there. So we're gonna do some location speed runs because time is of the essence. Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Check out that roofing machine. I'm out here now at Elysian Park, and I just pedaled up this big hill to come here to show you this view. I'm probably going to be here for 2 minutes. Look at that. Does that look familiar to any of you? Well, it should, because this is where the iconic playground scene from Terminator 2 was filmed. At the time, there was a playground here and grass. That's where she watched the nuclear bomb hit. What you can't tell is this is right up the hill from Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers are the absolute worst baseball team of all time. It's a proven fact. They're certainly not as good as my number one favorite team, the Chicago White Sox. Of course I can name a White Sox player. It's a really nice view, minus that. Dodger Stadium has the most parking I've ever seen. It's a full 360 degrees of parking lot. If you ever seen Naked Gun, the scenes at the end when the Angels are playing and O.J. Simpson gets knocked down the steps at the stadium, that was filmed at Dodger Stadium. Not sure why they didn't film it at Angel Stadium because they used the Angels as the team and they're playing, but it was filmed here. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a police academy firing range and they're shooting, and you know, it's making me homesick for Antioch. Get off that busy road. Hey look, it's that house from the Fast and the Furious movie. It's the market from Fast and the Furious. I just bought a water here for $4.75. You can buy a model of the house. There's Dom's RX-7 that had a 25-speed transmission. Dodge Charger. I got a bunch more back there. You can come here and get a shirt that says tuna, no crust.
Tuna on white, no crust, right?
It's the same guy that was at the house. He brought his car here. Look at that badass machine right there. Hybrid. Somebody spent money to do that to his car. I better get out of here before I end up buying a Civic Si. On to the next spot and then back to the hotel before getting shot. Alright, last destination for me for today is just a couple blocks away from the house from the Fast and the Furious. This house, which featured in the movie Training Day with Denzel Washington.
Oh man, shit.
Come on, get your shit together now. This is my dog's house.
This is where the setup took place at. I need to speed run my ass back to the hotel before it gets dark and I get stuck in South Central LA. Park from Grand Theft Auto with all the clowns. Or was it aliens?
I'm not scared of you anymore! I'm a big boy now! Come on!
It's on 8th Street. We're going all the way up to 120th Street. So we got 112 blocks to go. Smells. You see this house here? Absolutely nothing of historical significance has happened here. Made it back to the hotel. 54.8 miles. If you watch, thanks. I'm really tired. I'm going inside. See you later, guys. So you know, I have about 40% left on my battery.